Thank you for joining us. We're a group of Christian friends based here in Lincoln, and we've got together to bring you a series of carols and devotionals over this Advent period. We invite you to join us as we look at various visitors associated with this Christmas period and to hopefully bring you a little closer to Jesus at this time.
We three kings of Orient are, bearing gifts we travel afar. Hill and mountain, moor and mountain, glowing on the star. Oh, star and wonder, star of light, star with royal beauty bright. Westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light.
The next reading is from Matthew chapter 2, verses 7 to 11. Then Herod called the Magi secretly and found out from them the exact time the star had appeared. He sent them to Bethlehem and said, "Go and search carefully for the child. As soon as you find him, report to me so that I may go and worship him." After they had heard the king, they went on their way, and the star they had seen when it rose went ahead of them until it stopped over the place where the child was. When they saw the star, they were overjoyed. On coming to the house, they saw the child with his mother Mary, and they bowed down and worshipped him. Then they opened their treasure and presented him with gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. And having been warned in a dream not to go back to Herod, they returned to the country another route. I wonder how many of you will be preparing for a journey over Christmas. Christmas is certainly a time when people travel sometimes great distances to visit or stay with friends and family. And what a joy it is when they're finally together. The feeling of joy coming from the fact that you haven't seen this person in a long time, perhaps years, and that you just can't wait to spend some time with them. And then there's the presents. We know Christmas isn't all about presents, but whether giving or receiving, there is a joy in showing appreciation and love to each other, and a joy in the reaction of gifting someone with something, no matter how small, that they will find useful, meaningful, or just fun. The Magi in the passage joyfully gifted Jesus with the gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Although as a baby, Jesus would have been too young to appreciate the meaning behind these gifts, the Magi understood the importance of Jesus and the importance of his birth. I believe that the Magi would have also found a deep sense of joy as a result of relentlessly searching for the birthplace of the Messiah. You must remember that they didn't have a specific address. They didn't have Google Maps to guide the way, but what they did have was knowledge and ultimately a star to show the way. The brightest star in the sky, the star that would eventually lead them to Jesus. And when they saw the star, they were overjoyed. I wonder how well you cope with journeys where the end point is unknown. From printing out paper directions to now using Google Maps, I always like to know where I'm headed and have an understanding of the route I'll be taking. Will there be any complicated roundabouts? Will there be any tolls to pay? But all the Magi had was a town name and a star. At the end of the journey, I feel a sense of achievement, a sense of accomplishment, and a sense of joy that I have arrived safely and at the right place. Of course, I often know beforehand something about the place I'm travelling to, and although it might look a little different from the pictures I've looked up on Street View, I, to a degree, recognise where I am. The Magi, on the other hand, probably weren't expecting a stable. As I thought about this story, it reminded me of the stories that Jesus told about the lost coin and the lost sheep, found in the Gospels of Luke chapter 15. In both stories, the owner is relentlessly searching, in this instance, for something that they have lost. The shepherd has lost his sheep, a woman lost a coin. In both examples, they stop everything that they are doing and search for what it is that they have lost. The shepherd leaves his 99 sheep and searches the bushes, hedges, and streams to find the missing sheep. Leaving the 9 coins, the woman turns on the light and sweeps the house, leaving no carpet unturned. Have you ever been in a situation where searching for that one thing takes priority over everything else? It could be your car keys or that one Lego brick that is going to make all the difference to the final model. Just think about how overjoyed or relieved you are when it has finally been found. The shepherd and the woman are so overjoyed that they find their missing things, that they run out into the street and they call upon their neighbours saying, "Rejoice with me, I have found my lost sheep. Rejoice with me, I have found my lost coin." In the same way, the Magi rejoiced in finding the birthplace of the Messiah and worshipped him. So, at Christmas, we remember the Magi who searched for Jesus, the long journeys that were taken to find the Messiah, and the angels and the star that helped guide the visitors to Bethlehem. We see joy and celebrations as the long journeys end and gifts are given, celebrating together the birth of Jesus. For us, though, the journey doesn't end there. We are still searching, still journeying, and still discovering Jesus, who he is, and what he may mean to us. We are the lost sheep. We are the lost coin. And Jesus is overjoyed when he finds us and when we come to him, carrying us on his shoulders, declaring to his neighbours, "Rejoice, I have found my lost sheep." So, this Advent, as you experience or reflect on journeys made and joy-filled reunions, ask yourself, where am I on this journey of faith? Have I experienced the joy that the Magi felt when meeting Jesus? If not, I hope you know that he continues to relentlessly search for you. Happy Christmas. God bless.
Lord, I King of Bethlehem's plain, Lord, I bring to crown him again. King forever, ceasing never over us all to reign. Frankincense to offer and high, incense on the day behind. Prayer and praising, home and raising, worship in